I'd rather spend more money on building what I'm inventing than getting a patent on it. Hi, everybody. I'm JD Houvener, owner, founder, and patent attorney here at Bold Patents Law Firm. We're ready to break down this really important question that I think is at the heart of a lot of innovation and tech founders, especially when they're budget strapped and they're just getting started. They want to spend their time, money, and resources developing the tech that they believe is going to change the market, change the world. And I think that's wonderful. Don't lose that. What's important is you don't want to go build something awesome just for it to go get copied or stolen. I think that's sort of a known, but I need to say that. Another thing to say is don't wait too long. Oftentimes trade secrets, things you're building, even if they're in stealth mode, someone else could be building independently from you. And they could go to market and get a patent. And you will be out of luck. You'll be unable to go to market with your invention that you've built, even independently and creatively as you did. So do not wait too long. I've got some great examples here, pretty relevant ones. This one is Tesla. We all know Tesla versus Jay Lee. It's L-I with his new company, Proception. So Jay used to work at Tesla. He was a former engineer there, and he left. And he apparently, allegedly, misappropriated trade secrets from Tesla regarding robotic hand movement research. And began to use that in his own product for the new company, Proception. Whether he is actually at fault for misappropriating under trade secret law is another matter. The core problem is that Tesla did not secure a patent on that robotic hand movement. And because they waited, they built first instead of protecting first, they're now in this legal battle. Had they just simply filed a patent for it, Jay Lee would be unable to build or sell the robotic hand movement findings and on his own company, Proception. They wouldn't have to go through this protracted litigation process, and it can ease a lot of these trade secret issues. Another example, IYO, as a startup, they're working on an AI interface device. They sued an ex-employee, Dan Sargent, for allegedly leaking confidential designs to a competitor. The startup claims those designs were essential for their product, for their AI interface. Another big lesson to know is that even if you're keeping information confidential within the company, you cannot keep people in the company. They are free to go, leave, and with them could go your trade secrets. So relying on human beings, confidentiality agreements is pretty difficult and can be hard to enforce. Even a company like Tesla is having a hard time enforcing it against an ex-engineer. A startup like IYO will have more trouble, more headwind. So instead of keeping trade secrets on what you're building and building in stealth mode before you're ready to release it, get a patent on the core technology, file it. That way you have legal basis to go after any infringer, even if they're your own employees. All right, well, those two examples hopefully help highlight the importance of protecting what you're building first, not just keep building and staying too focused on the development only. You've got to do both. All right, everybody, I'm JD Houvener, wishing you an awesome day. Go big, go bold.